There you go. So there's top of descent. So it's going down pretty aggressively, actually. 2,000 feet per minute.
Well, that would do that because it's going to go to idle thrust.
And I'm going to go pour me a freshie for this arrival. I'll be right back. Entertain the crowd. If you guys have any questions, the gentleman I'm talking to is Flies787 here on Twitch. His name's Tom. He's from Texas. He's a real world pilot who had a gazillion years at the big airlines flying all the big jets, and he ended his career with the 787. So if you guys have any questions, he flew a 757, a 767, an MD-80, a Fokker 100, a 737-800, and the 787. I think I missed a few in there, but he's got like 23,500 hours. Ask him anything.
Man, you're good. I think you got them all. I was a DC-10 engineer. That's about it.
That's about it. That's the one I
That's
missed.
the only one you missed.
I'll be right back.
I was a plumber. Tug of power. That's a great question. I toughest check ride. Well, I guess it'd probably be the AT check ride because the parameters are half of what they are for the, or at least it used to be. Half what they were for the instrument rating, or twice as hard, right? 50 feet instead of 100 feet on the altitude, plus or minus whatever, and on this. But anyway, um, I think my commercial check ride was probably my most difficult. Uh, it was fun, but I mean the instrument rating was what I considered to be a lot of fun. I mean, once you know those procedures, it's just a matter of scanning those instruments properly and being easy on those controls, and so I did. I never found my instrument rating to be all that hard. Um, I think I'd say my commercial was probably tougher because you've got all those landings to do and all the turns about a point and lazy chandelles, that kind of stuff. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't know if that helps you, but you always bounce on landing, Avs champ. Let's see. Start to lose glide as I slow below 158 on the 730. I wonder if you're pulling your power a little too soon. And in the real airplane, the real 737, I'd hold the power until about 30 feet. Then I'd slowly start coming back, and by about 20 to 10 feet, I was at idle thrust and just fly it onto the runway like you would in like any airplane. Uh, the nice thing about that airplane and several of them is you didn't have to keep the power in all the way to landing because of the wing. Now the older 7.3s, the older 7.2 for sure, Super 80s, you tended to have to kind of hold the power, almost fly it onto the runway with some power. Uh, but yeah.
I'm back.
Follow me, Art.
Let's see here. My dad's been a pilot for 30 years, flying the PC-12S. Australia, now flying a Gulfstream. Oh, nice Gulfstream. Ooh.
We got a subscribe.
great, Ted.
Captain Tony Stark with the subscribe.
Wow, John. 19 months already. Thanks for your steams and stay safe out there.
Thank you for your steams. I appreciate your steams. Thank you, Captain Tony Stark. 19 months. Appreciate it very much. Good evening to you. Also, Tazzy Devil, 2 hours of math. Well, good on you. I hate math.
Publicly, anyway.
All right, flight level 220.
Yo, John Fly. Acknowledge the follower.
New Things 123 with the follow. Thank you.
Mitchy Mitch, what airplane? 7-8, no question. Absolutely the finest airplane I've ever flown. It is just calling it the Dreamliner
gotta
wasn't just clever
subscribe.
marketing. It really is. It's just the most amazingly beautiful flying airplane I've ever flown. And prior to that, I liked the Fokker 100. Love the airplane.
They need that in this sim. A new one anyway.
They sure do. I would buy it in a heartbeat.
All right, it wants some drag.
Hey, John, one of the things I noticed when you got out, and it was doing it earlier, is it had the engine anti-ice and the wing anti-ice. I don't know why. Doesn't look like any of the conditions you have out there
Oh yeah, you're right.
Would cause
It's on
any kind
auto.
of ice.
It's on auto.
Yeah, but
Should it be off?
no, you'd leave it in auto, but there's no reason why it should come on. That's my point.
Oh, it was on?
No, it was on.
Oh,
Yeah,
how did you know it was on?
because it said go back to your auto setting.
I'm in still in auto. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because it said EAI between the 4 bars, and it said WAI for wing anti-ice.
Oh, yeah, we wouldn't have that.
See, Fokker 70, longest flight of my life. Yeah, passengers didn't like the Fokker very much because it was small, but boy, did it fly nice.
Altimeter 2986. Flight Sim Guru, how you doing?
Speed brake.
Yeah, it's supposed to be extended. Or is it? Can I let it off now?
You should, because anytime you in the real world, here's what you do. And this is where sound helps you when you're flying in one of these. I have my hand on if I'm got a lot going and I can't devote a lot of attention, maybe the instrument panel or whatever, I've got my hand on the speed brake and I extend my fingers out toward the throttles. When I feel the throttle starting to move up, I start retracting the speed brake.
Oh, okay.
Because
this thing's really jumping back up in speed when I retracted that.
Yeah, I just do it slowly, but no, it's going after your index speed. See?
Yeah.
See, it was. Yeah, they might have the speed brake modeling a little bit whacked, but.
Yo, John Fly. Acknowledge the follower.
We got lift thrust flight with the follow. Thank you. Now it's
4 hours at a Fokker's very long, and that's the edge of the range envelope on that airplane too.
All right, let's check our FMC. We're supposed to be at ZIG at 120 and 18 miles.
Just for fun, go to your progress page.
Progress page.
On your FMC, go to prog.
Yep.
Okay, click next page.
Next page.
Next page.
Next page.
Well, looks like they got everything modeled there. That's pretty cool. Go to VNav.
VNav.
And let's see, there's your. So yeah, let's see your. Yeah, they got that down. It all looks right. Your flight path angle is 2.1 degrees and your vertical bearing's 1.6.
Is your subscribe notification off? No, it's been working. It just worked for Tony Stark. But it didn't work for you, did it? Thank you for the subscribe, Flight Sim Guru. That should have worked. Maybe it's delayed. I think I want to slow down because it needs to be at 250 knots in 5 miles, and we're a bit above that. Oh, it's coming down now. Okay, it's coming down. It's going to idle, or 31%.
Yeah, it is.
I'm supposed to stay at 12. It's going to level off here. Well, it should level off here. Yep, it's starting to level off. Excellent.
Yeah, the VNav looks like it's working pretty well.
Thank you, Flight Sim Guru, for the subscribe. I don't know, like I said, I don't know why it didn't pop up. That might be a Streamlabs alert thing going on. All right, if you guys want to get in on the drawing, I'm going to put the timer at 5 minutes. Type in exclamation ticket space and then the number of tickets you'd like to buy, and I will draw someone between landing and the gate sometime, or somewhere. Yeah, somewhere maybe after landing and between that and the gate. So 4 minutes 41 seconds to get in on the qualifier for the GTN 750 hardware panel. All right, I forgot to turn on my lights.
You know what Tazzy says there in Toga. You know, the thing is, the Fokker was never designed to go 4 hours. It could, but that was never the mission. That was supposed to be hour to 2 hour, maybe at the most 3 hours to make it efficient. But these airline managers would sit there and buy those things and then put them on these 4-hour flights. And they were tough. I mean, we used to fly Pittsburgh to DFW in the wintertime, close to 4 hours. We'd get to DFW, man. We'd be sucking for fuel in the 100. So a lot of times we had to weight restrict the flight.
Do I want to extend the center line now?
Well, not till you're on vector. So, I mean, it looks like you're just going to do straight in. If you want to go to heading select, put you on like that 200 and maybe a 200 heading, 190 heading.
Okay, 190.
Yeah, 190, okay. And then so hit your heading. There you go, heading select. Okay, now, let me look. I can't see.
I'm going to slow down too.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to slow.
Okay, so pre-nose, take Larry in your
I'm going to
FMC
slow
when you get
way
a chance.
down.
Sure.
Put in. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so You get below 240. I don't know what the flap setting on the 7.8 is. There it is. You can go 1 at 285. Drop a flap.
Okay, flap down.
That'll help you get down too.
It's ticket, Bachtel. Ticket, not tickets. It's not plural. It's not taking you either, Scotty Bob. Or hanging with my nomies. You guys got to do exclamation ticket. There you go.
And
All
then
right.
drop another
Another
let's
notch.
see.
Okay.
Yeah. Go to 5. You can go to 10.
Okay. 10.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now. All right, so let's quickly do this. Go to your FMC.
Okay. FMC.
And grab Larry.
Larry's grabbed.
Okay. I got to wait for the delay. Okay, so put it up on the one left there.
One left. Execute.
No.
Okay.
Just put it on one left. Let
Okay.
me see it. They don't have the intercept heading.
What if I click
Bummer.
on Larry? Will it have it?
Try it.
Nope.
No, it doesn't. That's too bad. That's too bad. They
Okay.
need to be nice if they'd fix that.
And that's something we can ask for sure. This is a beta.
Yep.
All right.
So now hit your approach or your localizer so you intercept the localizer.
I think I'm going to do a different heading though.
Sure.
I'm gonna act as if I'm getting a vector to Perino. Yeah. Now I'll hit localizer. Oh, it's already intercepted the localizer. Wow. And then I'm going to bring up my chart on the side monitor here.
Okay, it's grabbing the loc, but it doesn't show you the localizer in the HSI, which it should. In the PD. Shows you the glide slope.
It says velocity VEL approach. I need to do one more thing here. Oop. I wanted to put in my
Race. Go to your FMC and hit erase.
Erase. Okay.
Or just go direct to that Larry and execute it. I would do that.
I just want to put in my 133.
There you go.
All right, we're supposed to be at 6,500 at Larry.
Whoa.
Oh, there's Vegas.
Oh, it's because it's a VNAV path. Which, by the way, in IRL, once we get down below 10, or if it's even messing up before, then we'll usually go level change. Unless you're doing an LNAV VNAV approach.
Yeah.
Makes life a lot easier.
Yeah, get your linear rate predictions in. It did the VNAV correctly. We're hitting Larry right at 6,500, which is impressive. I like that. I'll put my gear down at about 10, about Shand, DME 10.8. Looking good over Lake Mead. Hoover Dam back that way. probably hit approach now.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll put in. Oh, it doesn't look like I can put in the additional Command A's. That's interesting. I should be able to put those in, but maybe I need to report that a little. Okay. Gear down. Oh, beautiful. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It's even got those angled wheels where they're up.
Yeah, the trailing trucks.
Yeah. $133 plus, we'll go 140 on final approach speed. I'm getting slow way early, I know. Okay, flaps are full early. Why are those wheels angled? Because the first ones are going to hit and then they're just going to pop down. I don't know why they do that, but
Makes it for a much smoother landing, and it absorbs the G's of the landing differently too. It makes much less stress on the aircraft, and it makes it much more comfortable for the passengers. It was brilliant. Whoever came up with the trailing gear idea.
smart people.
Yep.
Okay, DME 5 out. Might as well go down to
See if your
final approach
autopilots.
speed.
Got land 3. Look at your autopilots just for grins.
Look at the what?
The autopilot lights.
Oh, they're all on now.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Land 3. You're good. You do an auto land now. Do you know what the difference between a land 2 and a land 3 is?
No.
1,000.
Oh, wait. Well, it's an auto land versus not, right?
No, they're both auto lands.
Oh, okay.
But one is a land 3 is land active, meaning if you lose an autopilot, nothing changes. You can continue down to the decision altitude.
How do I disengage my autopilot? I wonder, because it's not coming off.
500.
You can't do it that way. You'd have to hit the disengage bar.
400.
Yeah, I hit it.
300.
You know,
200.
you don't have a autopilot disconnect.
Yeah, I clicked the disconnect bar.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Okay, reverser's in.
What's your auto brake setting?
3.
See, they still neither P3D nor X-Plane model the deceleration properly.
No one does yet.
I wish they would.
It's got the newer voice for the callouts. Oh, okay. Who was the winner? Bachtel won. Congratulations, Bachtel. You won some snackage. I'm going to exit the runway here. we go. Parking brake on. I need a claim. Landing lights off. Fish go blue. Claim. You're in again for the GTN 750 qualifier. Well done. All right, strobe lights can come off. Taxi light will come on. Beacon's all there. Let's clean up our flaps. Yep, everything looks good there. And let's head over to the gate. Congratulations, Fish. All right. Can you direct message me on Discord? Let me know you're a qualifier for the GTN 750. It's nice having this 747 in Vulcan. Just nice frame rates. Didn't have any stuttering.
To get that too, I'm going broke.
This one's not for sale yet. Well, the V2 is, but not the 2.2. But yeah.
Yeah, but that would just be an upgrade. I mean,
Yeah,
that'd be a free upgrade, wouldn't it?
I should get clarification as to whether or not the freighter is going to be a free upgrade. I know the passenger version is just going from version 2 to 2.2, so that should be.
It's got all the changes, right?
But I'm not a. It's got the passenger version is going to have all the updated mods and fixes and everything. Yeah. How is it compared to the SSG? Oh, the PMDG. Well, the PMDG is kind of its own little wonderful beast, and it all comes down to whether or not you're an X-Plane 11 or P3D fan. But I own both, and I love both, and I would say that the fact that both are continuously getting more love, we're going to see improvement upon improvement, and there's quite a price difference between these two. I think I don't know what does this V2 go for? Does anyone?
Yeah, it's on sale right now.
Oh, that's cool. My brake temperature light came on.
Yeah, with that kind of braking action, I would think it would.
Well, I was testing the brake action in the beta, Tom.
I'm surprised they didn't all burst. It's right now. It's on sale. The 747-8 for $48.75.
So at $48.75, you can get a quality 747, whereas the PMDG is considerably more. What is it? 150? Or maybe 130? 140?
130, I think. I don't know. I have to look it up.
Hey Lou, how you doing? I'm just making up my own parking spot here. Not going on the yellow line either.
Toga Power's right about that. Yeah, I didn't even see the localizer displayed. It might have been, but it was way late.
The how big is my add-on folder? Oh gosh, I've got 17 terabytes of ortho, beer man. For those that are joining late, I'm gonna open up the cargo pad front so you guys can see. In fact, I'll just open up every door. I'll start the APU. Wait for the APU gen lights to come on. Yeah, 17 terabytes of orthophoto. And a lot of that, of course, is on mechanical disks, but there was a new SSD, an M2 NVMe SSD drive that was announced this last week. 8 terabytes.
No way.
Yep, $1,500 for an 8 terabyte SSD. And that would be fun to have, of course. Okay, APU gen's on.
It's crazy, man. I'd love to buy something like that.
Yeah, I want 2 of them. All right, so
Yeah,
down here, I'm going to open up the nose cone, guys. Watch. Boop. I'll open up the forward cargo by clicking on it, which is kind of nice. Bulk cargo, side cargo, aft cargo. And as we can see here, the nose cone is opening. It's smiling at us right now. Does the iPad do perf calcs? I didn't see it, but it might. I'll have to take a look. In 10 years, it's going to be like a 1 terabyte SATA SSD. Yeah. That's pretty cool looking.
very.
So you can definitely take. I got to do some more beta testing, but I'm impressed. I'm impressed with this. And of course, it's always nice to have my, X-Plane Ortho. Of course, it looks like I've got some Las Vegas Ortho that's a different color than the surrounding area. MJ, how you doing? Looks pretty good at night too. At dusk. Yeah, I'm digging it.
Oh, is it ever?
Mad Wolf says for users who purchased on initial release, the cargo update is free. 90% confidence, he says. Yeah, I don't. It's 90% confidence. There you go. It's been a good stream, MJ. Yep. We can do a quick replay. Let me finish the flight on Sim Toolkit Pro.
I just bought it.
Oh, he just bought it. He just pulled the trigger. Wife better not see that that credit card transaction.
I'm gonna have to wait another month on the Flight Sim Labs. Because that's close to $200, by the
Are
time.
you running V4 or V5?
I have both.
Because I really want that.
V4.
I want that FS Labs to come into V5.
Well, that's why I'm waiting, actually. They're just waiting for Lockheed to do the update for V5, and as soon as that's done, they're gonna, within, I would say, days, they say they're gonna release that. But I don't blame them for not wanting to release it right now.
I don't know. PMDG released their 747 for V5.
Mm-hmm. True.
Anyway, those of us that are impatient always complain. We should be grateful for what we have. So I'll report back to him that a few of those things that happened on final. In fact, I should just point them out to certain points of the video. At this time, I wasn't able to it seems like I pressed all of the all the autopilots and they didn't come on, but then they came on by themselves. Got a little bit of an ortho problem right there.
Can you back it up even more? To how far back can you go?
Oh, I can go pretty far back if I
go back about 20 minutes.
What for?
I want to see engine. You can screenshot the engine anti-ice.
I've got about 4 things I've got to go screenshot. I don't want to go hunting for the anti-ice message. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. Wow.
80 knots.
80 knots. Yeah, no, that's a good idea though, to show them the anti-ice.
And the fact autopilot disconnect.
In fact, they asked to get a link to when I post, so when I post it up on YouTube, they're going to probably watch the whole thing. Hi SSG, thank you again. Excited about your upcoming release, and thank you for letting me beta test.
Yeah.
We've got a few things that none of them are deal breakers. Here we go. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Ah, such a cool aircraft.
I gotta say, that was a pretty good landing, too. Yeah, let's see what the tower saw. Tower's like, we got a VIP coming in on the 748 F. Wow. Yep, that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, congratulations on your new purchase.
That's 2 I bought today. Bought the hangar 350 for X-Plane also.
Did you see the time to jet stream of that plane?
Yes, that's why I bought it.
That's why you bought it? I was wondering if that was the thing that pulled the trigger.
That's what, I tell you, you guys are driving me to the retirement home.
But you gotta admit though, in your days of retirement, this is cheap compared to some hobbies. You could be into all sorts of crazy.
I could own a real airplane.
Yeah, there you go.
This would be like peanuts.
Yep.
You talk about a money pit. Yeah. I mean, I was listening to Max earlier today, and I think he's taking the airplanes up in Stewart.
Yeah, tomorrow. Yep.
Yeah, and because he had some tech service bulletins they had to do. Oh yeah, you need to do these TSBs.
It's not like just having a tow truck come take it to the service station. Yeah.
You talk about, make Mercedes-Benz maintenance look cheap,
Yep.
So.
Is the 7478 worth a buy on X-Plane 11? Absolutely. It's on sale right now. There's no excuse not to get it. It's on sale right now. and the version that I'm beta testing tonight is fantastic. But the previous version I enjoyed. I mean, you guys saw me do a flight with the previous version, and it's nice that they're doing improvements. Now we ran into a few things, but gosh, what plane is perfect, right? And the bottom line is you can have fun with this, and I'm gonna even say that you can fly. You can take this on VATSIM and Pilot Edge, and that's the ultimate compliment. Now, granted, sometimes you need to manually fly a few things from time to time, if and also sometimes when you screw up the FMS like I did tonight, you need to double check your math, double check your bids, right?
That's right.
But yeah, good plane. Model railroading is crazy expensive. I imagine model railroading is. My Herpa 500 scale airplane models are crazy expensive. That thing's an expensive hobby. But I'll tell you what, Star Citizen is the new crazy expensive hobby. The good thing about Star Citizen, though, is technically you can earn all of the nice planes by playing in the game. So imagine, like, in our FS economy, if we could go and fly stuff in FS economy, and with that money, we could actually turn it into purchasing aircraft for our sim. That's what Star Citizen does. It allows you to buy all of the spaceships in game with in-game money that you earn. So that's where it kind of sets itself apart. But we complain about the prices of aircraft in Flight Sim, and I kid you not, there's a $950 spaceship over on that sim or that MMO.